Hi there, welcome to Simon Anderson Photography. This is my YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to be showing you a short video, roughly about 6 minutes, of a little photo shoot, a personal photo shoot I did at a local bowling alley. I approached the manager of a 10-pin bowling alley and just asked if I could go in and take some photos, and he's very obliging. So, you know, if you don't ask, you don't get, so that's really good. I went in, I was allowed to go in half an hour before the bowling alley opened because I wanted to take a series of shots to make a panoramic picture of the bowling alley. So I took a series of shots from left to right and set all that up and got a picture. And then what I wanted to do was centralise the camera again in the middle and take some portrait shots of my daughter with spinning basketballs on her fingers. I've had this shot in my mind for quite a while. Unfortunately, I rushed it a little bit. To get the bowling ball spinning, I had to do a longer exposure, and then I couldn't work out to do rear sync flash on my Nikon D750, which I thought was the same as my D7100. Apparently it is. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I had a trigger on the camera, and I looked online on the D750 to do the function for the flash rear curtain sync and all them sort of functions. You can't have something in the hot shoe, the flash hot shoe, which I don't understand. So I didn't figure that out until I got home, so that sort of stressed me a little bit and I started rushing it. I slowed the exposure down, but I didn't correct, I didn't get the exact exposure of the panoramic shot I did. So trying to blend the photos together was a lot harder, and it didn't work out exactly as I planned. But what you do is you'll see the panoramic through this video, how I set it up, and I still got some good shots of the bowling balls and my daughter balancing the bowling ball, so you can roughly see how I did that as well. You know, yeah, so, you know, it didn't go to plan, you know, but I'm really pleased with some of the shots I got, and hopefully I can go back and retry again. All the manager asked for was for a print of the panoramic shot, which I'm going to give to him to say thank you very much. Had some fun. Also, I've sped the video up and cut it down to about 6 minutes because, you know, I'm in my mid-40s, I'm a little bit overweight, and with the rushing and the stress, you know, I was breathing heavily in the microphone and things like that, so it didn't sound too good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dub over the 6-minute video and just sort of explain what's going on as it's going on, so you can have a little insight into my little photo shoot. So it was a learning curve, things went wrong, but I've got some good pictures, and that's the main thing. And hopefully you enjoy this video. You know, there's more to come of these little photo shoots, so make sure you subscribe and please share to help others see my video and help me out, and leave a thumbs up. And, you know, if you've got any comments or any questions, leave them below in the comments section, and I'll try and answer them. And like I say, more to come, so enjoy the video. See you later. So here it is, the bowling alley photo shoot, and here we are in my local bowling alley. That's me. I've got my Nikon D750 with a Tamron 15-30 on my Manfrotto 055 tripod, and I'm taking a series of shots from left to right. I'm taking the shots in portrait mode. I've already leveled the camera up. So yeah, I'm just testing out exposures, making sure the camera's central to the middle, and then taking a series of shots ready to put in a panoramic shot, which you can see here. So, and the software's done a really good job of putting it together, which was in Photoshop CC. So now, what am I doing now? So now I'm setting up my Pixel collapsible beauty dish, showing you how quickly it can set up. I had a bit of a problem here. One of the rods had come out the hole, and as I said at the start of the video, I was under a lot of pressure. You know, people started turning up, and I felt a bit embarrassed. You know, I just wanted to get things going, so I was panicking a bit here, but I left the rod loose. But once I calmed down afterwards, I put the rod in a second, so it's no problem at all. So there I've put the diffuser on, which gives it more of a softer or softbox feel. So this is going to be my main light. So there I'm setting that up. So it takes literally about a minute, 2 minutes to set up. there. So I've got my YN 560 TX trigger on my Nikon D750. Now I'm just putting on my Godox battery pack onto I think my Yongnuo 564 flash gun. You know, so for faster recycling times. Doing some test shots of my daughter in the middle, and there we go, there she's standing there, just with a single light at the side, just slightly off camera. So I'm just testing exposures again. Yeah, so like I said, you know, I went in there a bit nervous, asked if I could just pop in and take some shots, and the manager was happy for me to do it. Yeah, I don't think many people are. She was a bit confused at first. I said I'll be bringing some gear. If you check out my previous videos, I'll show you my gear of my Think Tank Airport International version 2 bag with all my soft boxes on. So yeah, so just taking some test shots. So I've got some shots of my daughter and the panoramic shots done. But I wanted to do a shot of spinning basketball, previous video, so spinning bowling balls on my daughter's fingers. So I had this idea of putting them on some extra light stands, so I could just leave them there in the shot, just position my daughter and just take some shots. For the spinning part of the 10-pin bowling balls, I needed to slow the shutter speed down, but where I was rushing, not thinking it through, I slowed the shutter down but didn't change the other settings to get the spinning effect. So I went for, as you see that shot there, of just the bowling balls on my daughter's fingers without them spinning. Plus with the bowling balls spinning, they didn't really look like they were spinning because the colour was red and there wasn't any sort of details in the bowling ball, like lines or anything. It didn't really look like they were spinning, but it was worth a try. You know, I was trying to be creative, but I still got a shot of the bowling ball, my daughter, you know, holding bowling balls on the fingers, and that's how I did that. So all I did was take away the light stands in Photoshop, just put another picture in Photoshop I just put in a picture of the background without the light stands in, and then just composited my daughter in, or erased the light stands. The last shot you just see there, sorry I'm waffling on, was I wanted to show you a picture of the lights in the shot, see what it looked like. So I just, now I've got a 3 lights set up, so I've got my Yongnuo 564's main light there, and I've got 2 Yongnuo 564's as rim lights. The rim lights have got grids on. They're collapsible soft boxes, and they just took, you know, a minute or 2 to set up. So all 3 lights took about 10 minutes to set these lights up, and that's what I wanted to show you in this video, is how quickly it is to set my setup up and get up and running. Like I say, it was only me panicking and rushing because, as you see on the right, the 10-pin bowling balls are falling down. There's people now, it's getting very busy. So as in that last shot, you see my daughter, I was going for something a bit quirky, you know, ultra wide angle shot, you know, just trying to grab some different shots before I was going. Now I've let my daughter sit down. I just wanted to take a shot of a bowling ball in front of all the bowling lanes. First of all, the bowling ball kept rolling away, so I used my Tamron 15-30 lens hood, which is massive, and stood the bowling ball on top of that to keep it steady and in place, which is, as you can see from this shot, so it's exactly where I wanted it to be. Once that was done, I got all my shots. Now we're leaving the bowling alley and heading back to the car. So yeah, it was fun, it's creative, it was a massive learning curve for me. You know, I should think things through a little bit more first of all, but yeah, we've got some good shots. There's more coming, so as you can see, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment if you've got any questions, put that below. Don't forget to share it with your friends. You know, try and, you know, because I've got more content coming. Yeah, I've got some more content coming, and I'll see you later. Just come along and learn with me, basically. See you later.